Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Hoopla of Y'all show. And I am your host, Shay Rippinger, here with the Hoopla of Y'all show, where I talk about health, humor, and hooping. Okay, I just wanted to preview a little cool thing here. Welcome. In this episode, I am going to give you 3 essential ways to make your goals happen. The show theme for this particular episode is Hoop Goals. This is a new series. It's going to be a 5-part series on my favorite hoop things. And it's definitely hula hoop related, but also these are related to life because I think hooping is a metaphor for life. And that's pretty cool. So anyway, so in this episode, like I said, I'm going to show you talk about the 3 essential ways to help make your goals happen. I'm also going to be doing the Windmill Wrap Twist. It's a laughter yoga exercise where you can get some good oxygenation in right away and laugh and have some fun and de-stress and lighten your day. And then we're going to finish up the episode with my favorite hoop recovery move. So I just previewed a little bit of that, but I'm going to explain why and how to do some variations on it. So from simple to more advanced. So stay tuned for that. Alrighty, if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much. If you're brand spanking new here, if you're returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel, for supporting me and my business. And my name is Shay Rippinger. If we're just meeting for the first time, I have been running the Hoopla for 9 years now, and I've had the privilege of reaching and teaching thousands of people all over the world with hula hooping, dance, martial arts, positive thinking, laughter yoga, all kinds of really neat things to help enhance your life and just be better in the moment. So, and each of us are working on that. So I am the founder of Hip to Hoopla. I've been in business going on 9 years now. As of when this video is out, you may be watching this right now or later. So, and I am a certified laughter yoga leader. I'm a professional humorist. I've been a professional cartoonist as well, and a professional columnist, and just a professional humorist. So, hence the humor part of the show. And I'm also interested in living a more holistic life, having gone through my own health challenges. And since I've gone through these challenges, and you know, we all go through some things, but I would like to help use my experience and what I've learned to help advance others, so you may be able to get through it a little easier than I did. So, you know, so if I can help you do that, that would be wonderful. Okay, so introductions aside, let's move on with the show. Also, this show is dedicated to my newbies. So my newbies, yes, anybody that's trying something new, but mainly my hoop newbies. So if you are new to hooping, welcome to the circle. This big, huge plastic, well, huge, small, whatever size you may have, or sizes, as the case may be, of this plastic circle, welcome to the circle. And even if you're not a hooper, that's okay. Welcome to the circle of life. And thank you so much for being here. Alrighty. So, as I promised, so this episode is Hoop Goals. And why I call this Hoop Goals. And this is about attaining any of your goals. So you might want to, you know, it might be work, it might be fitness, it might be child rearing, it might be losing weight, or whatever the case may be. Finding a job, making more money, whatever. So when we have our goals, whether they be hoop goals or whatever your goal is, we have 3 main strategies, essential ways to make these happen. So first of all is to have vision. So vision is, what do you want to do? What? What do you want to do? So for instance, if we're going to use the analogy of hooping, you know, when I talk to new hoopers, that's one of the first things I ask them is, what is your goal here? What do you want to do with hooping? And usually it comes about when they have seen somebody else hooping, whether it be a YouTube video or out at a festival or in a park, whatever the case may be. You might have seen it on a commercial on TV, or maybe you have kids or grandkids, or your neighbor or somebody has been hooping, and you're like, wow, that seems really neat. And you think it's only for like little kids. Well, it's for adults, and I can give you a hint that it can be for any age, whether it be tiny size people or older size people. It doesn't matter your size. It doesn't matter. That's one neat thing about hooping and dance in general, is you don't necessarily have to put yourself in a box with this. So you can create it to be your very own, no matter what your size, shape, age, ability, disability, whatever the case may be. There is a way that you can accomplish this in your vision, in your goal. So first of all, have the vision in your goals. So what does that look like for you personally? So what my vision may be very different from what your vision is, and that's okay. And my vision has changed over the years, so yours can too. So what your vision starts out today could be a different vision tomorrow. So your vision can change and mutate and go along different lines as you learn and develop and learn what you do and don't like about certain things. So, and then there's things that you don't know. So once you start knowing some of these things and then finding out that there's other things you don't know, and it's like, wow, ooh, I want to go do that. Now I want to go do that. Now I want to go do that. So there are these things. So, but your vision is the first thing that is going to help you guide you in that direction. Second of all, of the 3 essential ways to achieve your goals is to have a reason to achieve your goals. So your goals, whatever the case may be. So what is your reason? So if you saw somebody else doing it, that's, or your parents want you to do it, or you think you should be doing it for this reason or that reason, don't shoot on yourself. Let's see what the closed captioning does on that. But what I'm saying is that you want to have a reason for yourself, something that is personally motivational for you, yes, you, to be able to stick with your goal. Because if you don't have a reason that is close to your heart, not only just logical for your brain, but really close to your heart, then when the going gets tough on trying to achieve your goal and you feel like giving up, or you don't feel like doing it that day, or whatever the case may be, and you don't feel like advancing towards your goal, your reason is going to help pull you through. So if you have a strong enough reason, or many strong enough reasons, several, plural, write them down, because those are going to help motivate and get you through to the next thing. So first of all, having vision. Second of all, having a great reason. Third is one of the most important things, and this is where I think a lot of us drop the ball when we try to accomplish a goal. We don't get support. So if you don't have support, if you don't have a little bit of a network of some kind of support, whether it be an educational training, a coach, whatever the case may be, to help you, a community to help support you and cheer you along, or pick you up by your little bootstraps, or I was going to say suspenders. I was going to use my little bikini top here. Suspenders. When you fall down and you need that support, or you're just not feeling all that great about yourself. I've done this for several people recently, some of my clients and hoop students, and just friends of mine as well. So when they think they're not doing the thing that they think they're doing, and when you have fresh eyes, outside eyes, they're looking at you going, actually, you're getting it, by the way, and you're getting it way better than you think you are, because you're your own worst critic. So that community, whether it be for hooping, your business community, it could be your spiritual community, whatever the case may be, of the community that helps you out and helps you do your thing. That support is integral. And getting the education, that is also part of that support. One of the things I do is work with people and help bring them along the path. And one of the reasons why support is really important, you can go pick out this information in various ways the long way. Or you could just work with somebody who can help shortcut it for you. Hello, that's what I do. So I can take, over 10 years, let's see here. I've been dancing almost all my life, many, many decades. And I've been hooping for well over a decade. I've almost had my business for almost a decade. So there's a lot of things that I wish I knew that I can just give you this information really easy, really fast. Same thing with whatever you're looking to do. Go to an expert, a mentor, a class, a learning situation, community where you can get that support. So, vision, reason, and support. Those are 3 of the ways that you can help achieve your goals and make them happen. So, and they're essential, right? Okay, cool. So, now that we've had, that was the health part of the show, because we're working on the brain stuff too. So the mental and all that kind of good stuff. All right, we're going to move on to the humor. Now, I try to do humor all throughout the show, but I like to interject a laughter yoga exercise. And I'm going to be showing you the Windmill Wrap Twist. Say that 3 times fast. Right there, yeah. Or 10 times. Huh, yeah, good. You need a challenge, right? Okay, so I'm going to stand for this. I highly recommend that you stand. And I also highly recommend that you do this with me. Also, if you're watching live, comment. And if you're watching on the recording, comment, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. And hit the thumbs up. And the comments, the more comments there are, the more this goes out and reaches more people and helps more people. And that's my goal in the world, is to help more people. So, alrighty. So let's do this Windmill Wrap Twist, laughter yoga. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand nice and straight and tall. And you're going to take a nice deep breath in. Roll the shoulders back so that the chest is nice and lifted. And we start out with this nice lifted dance posture. We bring the abdominal wall in and tuck the hips under a little bit. Okay, so we're going to keep breathing throughout this exercise. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale in, and we're going to windmill the arms over to the right. So think of a windmill and think of how it goes sideways, and then you can just wrap over. You can do this as many times as you want to wrap over to one side. So I'm starting waving my arms to the left and coming over to the right. So I'm going to start with my right arm and then left arm, and then bring both down to the right side. And then that is going to be my inhale. And as I come down, I'm going to exhale and laugh it out. So let's try that again. Inhale it in, up at the top, and then exhale, laugh it out. And then keep going to that same side. Inhale it in, and exhale, laugh it out. And then let's do that same side again. Inhale it in, and then exhale, release, and laugh it back down and out. And then let's try it to the other side. I actually wanted to alternate between sides, but let's try it with starting moving from the right to the left. So, or whichever way you want to go to this to make it work, that's fine. So we're going to take the inhale in, up at the top, and then exhale and release it down. And then inhale, up at the top, and then exhale and release it down. Now I've got it alternating. Inhale it in, up at the top, and then exhale and laugh it out. And then inhale it in, and then exhale it out to the other side. Good, very good. So you're taking nice deep breaths in. If you don't get that perfectly, don't worry about it. Just really reach up to the sky and exhale it down. So you can make this as big as you want. If you're at work and you're just sitting at your desk, you can just do it like this. And then just do a silent laughter. So doesn't have to be out loud. You can do it in a cubicle if you wanted to. You could do it in a car as long as you are parked and not moving and not driving down the highway or distracted in traffic. So please don't do that. But if you're parked in a car with the ignition off, keys out, feel free to do this in your car. Yes. So anyway, and how you do that silent laughter is you take an inhale in. Looks like there's no sound on that part of the video because I'm doing that as a breath activity and not as a vocal activity. So it's not coming out as a sound emitting out. You might hear breath, but you're not gonna hear the vocal cords going. So you can do silent laughter as well. So in case you get up earlier than your significant other or kids, or you don't want to wake them up, then feel free to do that. It's any of the laughter yoga exercises with a silent laughter. It's a pretty cool trick. All right, so that is the humor portion of the show. Now I'm going to show you my favorite hoop recovery move. Now, this series is going on my favorite hoop things, and these are going to be covered in a really cool course that I have that you can sign up for. The information will be in this video, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. So if you enjoy some of these things, of learning some of these things, these are just some of the juicy nuggets out of here. And there are many more that could be useful, juicy nuggets for you. So, on that note, I'm going to show you my favorite hoop recovery move. There are 3 hoop recovery moves, and this is my favorite. And this is going to be, so if you have a hoop, I highly recommend, I'm just going to do this as an on-body activity right now, exercise. So I'm going to be doing waist hooping, and I'm going to turn with a hoop. That is my favorite trick for recovery. So if the hoop starts going down, you're going to turn with the hoop. So if my hoop is rotating to the right, I'm going to turn to the right. Little baby steps. I'm not going to be taking really big steps all over the place, because that's just going to confuse you. But I'm going to take little baby steps in place, so you'll pretty much see me pirouette in place, which means just a tight turn in place. Okay? So I'm going to be hooping to the right and turning to the right. Now I can also do it to the left as well. So I take my hoop, spin it to the left, and the direction that your hoop is going is called your current. Most people actually in the hoop world, refer to the current, your current, as your favorite direction of hooping. But as you know, if you've followed me at all, I'll tell you now, even if you haven't, that's okay. I try and encourage you to hoop in both directions. So both to the right and to the left. So if I spin my hoop to the left and I turn, again, baby steps to the left, that's going to help the hoop recovery if the hoop is going down. Now here's the reason why this is my favorite. First of all, it's pretty easy. That's the main reason of one of the reasons why it's my favorite. It looks great. That's a second reason. And it's just beautiful. So it's easy to do. It looks great. And you can also use your brain cells for other things while you're doing that. So, that's where that ease comes in, to be able to do the other moves that you're working on. And this is applicable to almost anything that you're doing, especially on body-wise. So, and also the speed, here's why it works, is that the hoop, when I turn in the direction that my hoop is spinning, I'm working with it in the best speed possible, in the slowest speed possible before the hoop goes down. So if I start turning with my hoop, notice that I'm going, that's as slow as I can go before the hoop goes down. Okay? But if I speed this up a little bit, it'll go a little bit faster. Now notice if I do not turn with the hoop, I have to go a lot faster with it. And then if you know anti-spin, going in the opposite direction, you have to go really fast, twice as fast as going with the current. So a cool thing about this, of why hooping is a great metaphor for life, is when you go with the flow, with the current, it is way easier than going against the flow. It's kind of like when salmon swim upstream. It's difficult. Not everybody makes it. When they're jumping out of the water, bears get them, right? So, you know, they're having to do a lot of extra work to try and make it there, to do their spawning in the spring. So, go with the flow. Go with the current. Okay, go with it. It's much easier. All right, here's an added little bonus tip for you guys that are out there, that this may be more of a beginner move for you, or even possibly an intermediate move, depending on what you're adding to it. All right? So if you're doing all sorts of different tricks with this, maybe this is already an intermediate move when you're utilizing this methodology of hoop recovery. So hooping, so that I help prevent the hoop from going down. And if you ever need your hoop to go down, don't worry. Gravity and motion will make that happen. So if you stop moving, hoop goes down. So real simple. Getting the hoop back up is definitely more challenging, but doing this is going to be helpful of hooping in the direction turning with the current. Okay, so now I'm going to give you the more advanced version of this, which is moving your arms with this. So what I'm doing with this, I'm going to show you the arms real quick, is I'm taking the arms and I'm kind of working it like a current. I'm doing two basically stir the pot moves. So one way that I teach this is kind of like you're swimming the arms around and you're basically tracing the pattern of your hoop. So I'm going around and I'm keeping my arms in alignment with my shoulders on this one. So I can go like this, or one can go above the other, and it's like one stirring and then the other stirring. One stirring, then the other stirring. One stirring, and then the other stirring. Now, what that looks like with this hoop recovery move of turning with the hoop is like so. Turning, turning, or this version. And I also have a video tutorial on how to do that particular hoop move with the arms as well. It is in my hoop tutorials playlist on my YouTube channel. So go check that out, the Hoopla YouTube channel, if you're not already there already. So that's into my right current. I'll show it on the left. Around, 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 around. Okay? Whee! Yes. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. Those tips of why the hooping and turning in the direction of that current is so useful and important and helpful. So, all right, I'm going to give you a quick nutshell recap of the whole show, and it's going to be really quick. Okay, we talked about hoop goals, or whatever goals you're working on, and the 3 essential ways to make them happen. The first way was to have a vision, a clear vision of what you want. What you want, what you want, what you want. And maybe even how to get there, but mainly on what you want. And a second was the reason, have a great reason why you want to be doing it, because it's going to keep you motivated when you don't feel like doing it. Okay, so it's going to keep moving you over the humps or the plateaus. And the third way to make your goals happen is the support. To get the learning, the mentor, the coaching, the class. Pick a class. Yes, you want to. You know you want to. Alrighty. And you can advance your skills so much quicker than if you just try and hack it all out on your own. Oh, and also, I had a quote that I wanted to get in a little earlier. I'm going to give it to you right now. So, if you can see it in your mind and in your heart, you can manifest it with training and practice. So this goes along with the vision, reason, and support. So if you can see it in your mind and heart, you can manifest it with training and practice. That is a quote from yours truly. Yes, Shay Rippinger. Okay, moving on with the nutshell recap. We did the Windmill Wrap Twist. And we took this on an inhale in, coming up with the arms, and then exhale and laughing it down on the other side. And then we reverse direction. Inhale it in, up at the top, and then exhale and laugh it out. Inhale it in, and then exhale it out. Inhale it in, and then exhale it out. Oh, and at the end of laughter yoga exercises, we take our hands together really big, so we hit all the acupressure points. Go very good, yay, twice. Very good, yay. Yeah, so. And then the third thing that we did in the show is hooping and turning with the hoop, which is my favorite recovery move. So it's one of 3 moves that you'll be getting, plus all the really cool, a bunch of really cool hoop recovery tricks of once your hoop hits the floor, how to get it back up. So what you're doing is you're turning in the current in the direction that your hoop is spinning. And then we also added the arms straight across, or doing the double stir the pot. So, aren't those fun? Yes. And you can do that in both directions. Alrighty. I'm sorry, my chair might be making a lot of noise scooting over. So, I hope you've enjoyed these great tips. Let me know, comment, and let me know what your favorite was, where you're watching from, who you are, what you want to see next. And again, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I can get you more great videos. If you have ideas of what you want to see covered next, I just got a comment today to help clarify something. So guess what? I'm going to be doing a live feed on that, and then also a tutorial on that as well, because it's a really cool thing and we're going to be doing that. So, and that one's on cheating belly dance hands. I have covered that before, but I haven't actually put out a tutorial until now on how to do the cheating belly dance hands, so that you have these gorgeous hands and you don't have to really think about them, and they add beautiful lines to either your dance or your hoop dancing. So yes, we'll be doing that next. And the cheating belly dance hands is helpful for doing the snake arms, and then also the wrap winder combo. So yes, wrap winder, snake arms, of which I have tutorials on those, and I will link those in the description as well. So, class coming up. You want to get in on that, of a beautiful course that will help you with hooping and health and humor and your life. And also check out some of the other videos. This is a live show that I do every week, and you can catch the recording. I thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next show, and this is a series of my favorite hoop things. And it's, hint, not all generally speaking about hooping. It is definitely slanted towards that, because that is my crowd. That's my nature. But you can, these tips are useful for whoever you are, whatever you're doing. There's something to be had that is useful for you. So, alrighty. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Rock on, peace out. I will see you on the next episode. Yes, where we're going to be working on some on-body hoop movements. So stay tuned for my favorite hoop things. All right, thanks for watching. Rock on, peace out. Love you guys. Bye.